We're going to modify push barrel by doing it in a stance. So I'm going to turn my toe out. As I turn my toe out, I'm going to raise my hand. And so by the time I raise my hands up to my coiled position, I should be shifted onto my base leg. And then as I reach forward, my hands are going to settle. And then as I shift forward, my hands are going to move forward. So my whole body moves forward as a unit. And when I shift forward, I'm not going to move my knee past my toe. So it's not a lunge. I'm also not going to reach way out with my hands. Everything stays nice and bent. So again, I'm going to shift my weight over, bring my foot out, reach out. My heel is about underneath my shoulder, somewhere between my shoulder and my hip. And then as I shift forward, my hands settle forward and my hands are pulled back. I'm pressing with about the middle or the meat of my palms. And then I'm going to shift back, my hands settle back. I'm going to roll my hands forward and out. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. You know, if you're able to slow your breath down, that's great. Slow it down as far as possible without forcing it, and make sure that your hands and your body weight is matching your movement. And here you just want to make sure how you're pressing your foot into the ground. Are you bending the knee and pushing forward, or is it disjointed in any way? So you just want to be passively observing this and then making slight corrections. There's no judgment here. You're just kind of trying to see how you're doing it. Practice that quite a bit, and then when you're done, you can go ahead and switch legs, shift, and then back. Again, it's almost as though your hands have whiplash. So as I settle back, that's what pulls my hands back. As I begin driving off my back leg, that's what drives my hands forward. Okay, try that. Okay, now we're going to add our walking to our push barrel. So just remember that I might make slightly smaller steps than normal because of how much room I have, but know that all the footwork remains the same. I'm still going to reach out where my heel naturally touches my toe, and I'm still going to shift forward till my knee just barely does not cross the plane of the toe, okay? The difference between this and the stance is that as I reach forward and push with the stance, as I begin feeling as though I've reached my limit, instead of begin shifting backward, I'm just going to continue that movement. So, whereas if I would reach forward, I would become off balance, or if I was to lean forward, I would become off balance. My weight would be way past my foot. So when I begin feeling that happen, I'm just going to bring my foot in a circle pattern. Gonna roll my foot out in a semicircle pattern to where the heel touches the toe, just like I'm going to step into my stance. And then I'm gonna shift forward, and as I shift forward, I'm gonna continue the movement here. So from the side, I'm going to toe out. As I toe out, I begin working on pulling my hands back and reaching outward, and then shifting forward, and then reaching in, and then out, pressing forward. And again, you stop when you reach the limit. If you've reached the end of your space, go ahead, stop, turn around, and you can do it from the other side. So I turn my toe out. As I turn my toe out, I raise my hands, bring my foot in, foot circles out to about underneath the shoulder, roll forward, curl the hands, and then press. Go ahead, try that many times. Feel free to go as far as you can down the hallway and back. And when we return, we'll do another Tai Chi movement.